Hello and welcome to your second flow. We are going to build upon what we did before to create more flexibility, more connection and communication within the body, and more strength. That's the big one here. We did a wonderful job with our last flow, healing the energetic disruptions in the body and bringing more flexibility and more alignment and more circulation in your body. And you're doing so wonderfully. So here we're going to focus on strength and creating, which will create better posture and alignment in your everyday life, which will allow for more movement, more strength, more interaction, more fun, more good-looking manliness. Ooh, right? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing as before. Remember, we're going to start with this pose right here, where depending on how loose or how tight you are as the day starts, bring your legs up in front of you. It might just be right here. You know, that might be as much. You might have to hold your legs here. Just wherever you can comfortably grab your legs, go ahead and rock yourself side to side, allowing your spine to get a nice massage, and then front to back. And you can do this for as long as you need to. When you're first getting up and you're first warming up, take your time. Let your spine get in line. Give it divine. Healing on time. I just wanted to go for 4 rhymes. So go ahead and rock yourself around. And then we're going to come over to our tabletop back with our joints stacked. So here we are in a nice stable posture with our wrists and our elbows and our shoulders in the same line. Our knees are underneath our hips. We're not here or here or out here. We have a nice, beautiful tabletop back where you could have lunch on my back, right? We're going to breathe in through the nose. Exhaling, rounding the spine, bringing your chin to your chest. Breathing in and out through the nose, coming up through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, rounding your spine. Let's do 3 more here. And on this next exhale, we're going to go ahead and sit into extended child's pose. Now from here, we're just building on the last flow from before. So we're going to go through the old flow 3 times, coming up here, inhaling, release, inhale up, exhale back, and 2, inhaling forward, release, inhaling, pressing up into modified cobra. Exhaling into extended child's pose. 1 more time. Inhaling here. Nice hold in modified croc. Exhale and release. Push forward. Inhale into modified cobra. Exhale into extended child's pose. Now from here, we're going to hitch our toes. Bring your feet up underneath you. Okay, we're going to inhale into a full push-up into full croc position. So inhale. Exhale and release. Release the toes. Inhale, pull forward. Elongate your spine into full cobra. Now hitch your toes and pull into down dog. From here, we're going to spend some time. Move your fingers out wide like a starfish. Head stays up. Press your your armpits down to the ground. And inch your toes forward as you can and keep lowering your heels down to the ground. Pressing forward or pressing backward onto your heels, pressing your armpits to the ground. Let's release to our knees and come back into extended child's pose. Big breath here. Exhale. And let's hitch the toes and inhale forward into full croc. Exhale and release. Release the toes, pull forward into full cobra. Hitch the toes and move into down dog. Press the heels back. Press the armpits down to the ground. Drop to the knees. And sit back into extended child's pose. Let's do one more. Inhaling, moving forward. Hitch the toes. Inhaling, coming forward into full croc. Remember, you can lengthen this time and make it more challenging. Release and increase your strength building by holding each pose longer. Inhaling, coming forward. And hitching the toes into down dog. From here, let's bring the left foot to the center and relax the right. You can see my foot is flat on the ground. I'm just relaxing this one so I can really stretch the back of that left leg. Then I'm going to switch here. Relax this foot. Press the right leg down to the ground as much as you can. And bring them both hip width apart again. Let's drop to our knees and come back to extended child's pose. Taking a big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to come up. And now you're going to do your stability work, where we grab ourselves a chair and preferably position yourself across from something that you can support your hands on, probably about hip width high. We're going to have our feet flat on the ground. We're going to be able to hold on to something like a counter just to give us a little bit of balance. And you're going to pinch the pencil behind your shoulder blades. Chest comes forward. Hands are forward and your butt comes way out. And we do a butt touch. Oh, thank goodness I'm strong. I missed. You got to check that at home. Check that so you don't fall on the ground. That wouldn't have been cool, would it? So now I know where I'm supposed to be. All right, hands out in front. I'm going to roll my shoulder blades back. Pinch my pencil between my shoulder blades. Chest is forward, head's up. Pressing through my heels. Coming up. Lowering down, touch. Coming back up, I'm still too far. Touch. Coming up. Remembering to keep my chest out and my shoulder blades back. My hands are forward for balance. I'm lowering down and touching. I'm touching enough for my whole butt to touch and to touch, but I'm not sitting. I'm not relaxing, okay? So we're keeping constant tension on the muscles. Coming forward. Chest is forward. Shoulders back. Bring the hips the full way forward. Come down and touch. Bring them forward. Squeeze the glutes. Bring the hips forward. Coming down. And up. We're going to do this 10 times. I think we're like 5, let's say. 6. 7. Now, I didn't say this to you today, but as we go on, I told you we're going to do 1 set of 20 first. And then we're going to do 2 sets of 20 and 3 sets of 20, okay? For your first set, I want you to keep your feet like this with your toes facing forward. For your second set, when we add the second set, we're not doing that today. When we add the second set, I want you to put your toes wide open like this. And when we do the final set, the third set, I'm going to have you put your feet even a little wider. So we'll start here, then we'll go here, and then we'll go here. Okay? And what that's going to do is hit all of this in a different way. All right? So moving to our next exercise, we're taking our chair. At this point, you can take 2 chairs and support them on either side of you if you feel like it will give you more balance, or position yourself between a chair and a wall possibly. And we're going to go ahead, in fact, I'll do that so you can see me better. We're going to put this front leg nice and far out here. And we're going to pull the back leg back far enough that we can create a nice lunge. Now remember, same posture here. I'm going to roll my shoulder blades back. Chest comes forward. I'm pinching that pencil between my shoulder blades. I want to make sure that this knee is not passing my toes. This leg's going to be a nice right angle. My spine is perpendicular to the ground. And I'm just going to come up and down, holding onto my chair for balance. I'm lowering myself up and down gently. And you don't have to hold on to the chair like I just did and make yourself go sideways. Just know it's there if you need it. Picking a stationary point on the wall that's not moving will help you maintain your balance. So we're going to do 10 on each side. See that nice right angle bend in that front leg? Notice it's not here or back like this. My body's not curled. I'm not doing this. Right? My spine is perpendicular. Nice open lunge. Okay? So we're going to do 10 on one side. Then we'll switch sides and do the other leg. Get your front leg out there. Get your back leg. Hold on to your chair for balance. And sometimes it's easier to get yourself down here to start. Sometimes it's easier to start from the bottom than the top. Because then you can see where your legs fit when you're in the motion, right? So again, not here, right here. Anchor that toe and press up and back down. We're going to do 10. I was a little too far out. A little too hard to push that far. Nice and slow and controlled. Chest is forward. Shoulder blades are back. Spine is perpendicular to the ground. And I have a beautiful right angle in that front leg. And we'll do 10 of these. Okay. I will write the instructions to accompany this so that you have a firm understanding of how many butt touches and how many lunges to do and how to position your feet accordingly. And then just remember that each day is different. It's not about getting it done and it's not about doing it better. It's about honoring your body and learning to establish dialogue and interaction and connection and communication with your body. So listen to where you're at each day and be sure to celebrate your progress. Be sure to tell your body good job on all of these ways that it's doing so much better and getting so much stronger. So thank you for joining me. I love you. I'm super proud of you. I think you're doing a tremendous job and I can't wait to see what you do with this. Bye.